Good morning, guys. It is 3:30 a.m. and we're going shed hunting today. We got a pretty good drive, so I'm just sitting here waiting for Jeremy to pick me up. People probably think we're crazy going this early, but when you got kids and you got deadlines, you just go when you can. But we're gonna load up, we're gonna hit it hard and go to a new area we've actually never been into. Take the Rambos and hopefully come out heavy. Jeremy should be pulling up. Yeah, here he comes down the road. So we're gonna get loaded and fingers crossed it's a productive day. Well, we're loaded up and headed out. It is 4:11 a.m.
Heading out with high hopes.
High hopes.
But that could always go real south.
Yeah, it's never good to have too high hopes. So we're just gonna say
high hopes.
We're gonna say one brown each and try to just stay grounded. That's probably realistic expectation.
It's actually pretty realistic. Really, we're gonna kill it.
The whites are just bonuses. We're just going for one brown each.
I'd like to find a deer antler today.
And like 16 deer antlers, 27 elk antlers. No, I'm just kidding. But we'll see you down there. Should be a good day. It's gonna be windy. Imagine that. There's no such thing as not a windy day this spring, so we're pretty dang used to it by now. But we got the Rambos, and we'll be on private property today, so we can kind of cruise a little bit. But we'll be doing plenty of hiking. Don't you think that we're just cruising all over and looking for road sheds? I mean, that's not a bad idea probably, but
we could do pretty good doing that.
we got to dive into the
depths
big time stuff. Thought Jeremy was gonna blow a red light
I
here.
was gonna blow a red light.
So I'm gonna go now before we die.
A flashing red light.
Over and out. Smooth. Well, we're just taking off. Jeremy's closing the gate, naturally. But we got the Rambos ready. The turkeys are gobbling like crazy this morning, so that's cool. I did bring my gun. Right now, it's elk shed time.
Sheds
So.
to be found. We're gonna kill it today.
Trying a new area. Basically across from where we've been covering the last few times out, so.
Round 4 down here, I think. 3 for me, 4 for you.
Round 4, just trying to get to know the place more than anything. It's good scouting op for sure. We're gonna hit it. We're all layered up in our Huntworth this morning, and it's nice because as the day goes on, it warms up. Just shed a layer, and then you're still set. So
It's chilly right now.
yeah, it is chilly. It's one thing about spring is even if the high 60 or 70 on a day, in this country it's still usually 20 something in the morning, so layering is necessary.
Sheds move slower when it's cold out, so it works.
Yeah, for sure.
They're cold-blooded.
They
like
have a lot
snakes.
harder time getting away.
Right.
But we're gonna start cruising. We're gonna cover this. Kind of hard to see what's going on here, but if you see these trees, it's like a skinny piece of timber. We're gonna cruise the edge of it on our bikes and glass down across the flat below, try to find some obvious ones, and eventually we'll end up in a big timber stand over here and make a big loop back. Might end up being an all-day thing, not sure. We might end up having to come back to the truck and relocate and go in from another direction to get to the other spot we want to check, but You know, we're just kind of winging it.
It's all right. We got our fuel. I got 2 Lunchables.
I got 2 Lunchables, a sandwich, 2 granola bars, 2 cheese sticks.
Holy shit, we staying the night?
You never know, you might.
Damn. I had to go back to the store.
And I got 3 waters. Jeremy only brought 2, so it sucks to be him. All right, I'm not gonna keep videoing because last time I did this, he found one right away, so I'm gonna go. Well, we've been riding for a mile or so, just ditched the bike. Just a little too hard to cover it all. So I thought I'd go for a little hike and see if we could find an icebreaker. Keep you posted here.
Well, we're about 30 minutes into our hike. We're hopping off and doing little circles and some thicker stuff, but I found the ultimate elk shed. A brown spike. They don't get much harder to find than a super fresh spike. We actually saw probably this bull this morning driving in with a bunch of cows. He had one side, and I was hoping he would drop it when they kind of trotted off, but it didn't happen. So I found his other side instead, I think. Can't remember what side he had, but it's the ultimate shed hunting trophy. They're the hardest ones to find. That doesn't say anything good for there being any big antlers in here, but you never know.
Pretty optimistic that we'll hopefully run into some mule deer sheds here soon too. It's a good area. A little bit thinner timber stands. Maybe not quite nasty enough to hold the elk this time of year, but there is quite a bit of sign. There's just not a ton of what I would call bull sign. Mostly seems to be cows. We'll keep moving. It's just a matter of time. What'd you find there, bud?
Brown spiker.
I was just talking about finding one of those, and you just had to find one instead of me.
So if you could go ahead and talk about finding a giant brown, then I can go ahead and find a giant brown. That'd be great.
I want to find like a 4-point rag. And you want to find a giant brown. That means I'll find it.
No, I'm good with my spike. It's got blood on it, fresh.
I love it.
This morning, decided we'd go in there and try to find him. If nobody wants the spike, I think we're probably gonna go try and match him up now. It's still on his head as of this morning, but we got bikes.
Had to be the same spike, you know, just had to be.
It was. I'm pretty confident it was. There was one spike in the whole group.
Makes sense, right?
I'm not good at math, but I'd say the odds are pretty good it was him.
Well, I'm on the board. Little baby brown. I was just about to say it's a lot greener over here. And then voila. These little tiny raghorns are pretty cool though. Like they're just unique. Cool little shed. Good one to make something out of. But we're gonna keep going. That's a good sign anyhow. There's at least one more raghorn somewhere in the area. Well, we were just cruising across this flat. Spotted a mule deer shed. It's not a freshie, but decent buck. Some potential. If he's still alive, he might be a good one. We had a feeling that once we got down in here that this was going to be a little more mule deer country, so hopefully that holds true. And hopefully there's some elk. Jeremy's always just video bombing, you know. It's what it is. Joke's on him.
I saw just the time, and I'm like, that's gotta be an elk shed. And I rode a little further. Then I'm like, oh shit, Travis is totally gonna see that in a second. Dibs! Giant one.
It's kind of weird looking. Oh yeah, it's got a really weird beam.
Oh yeah, he does.
When he's trying to split on that 3. That's a cool little shed.
These are the good ones for decorating.
That bull's gonna be a stud in about 4 years.
I barely saw a little bit. I gotta dibs that for Travis.
I heard you say dibs, I look up right there. I was looking that way.
I saw it, and then I kept going, and I'm like, I see you, so I get my binos out, and I'm like, I gotta make sure you don't snag this one.
That's all good. This grass is just tall enough to hide pretty good.
Yeah. Well, we're in Dinkville so far, but hey, 3 browns.
Shed the shed.
That's better than a lot of days we've had. That's the best one of the day so far. Hey, better than being skunked, right?
Amen to that.
I've been there for a whole year last year, just about.
Pack works pretty good with sheds. Well, we just got back to the truck out of the wind. We're gonna have a little bit of Seeker Amino green apple. This stuff is legit. It makes you feel a lot better the next day. If you take it during the day, sometime like midday, whatever, you can take it at night too. It doesn't really matter. Seems to work though, and it tastes really good. So it's a nice change up from water. But that's what it looks like. You can get it at runtogun.com. And all you gotta do is use our discount code Buckstorm10, save you a little money. But we're gonna eat a little lunch, have a little Seeker, and then we're gonna get back after it and go hike in the wind.
It's gonna be a blast. It's getting windy, real windy.
I'm ready to put some more miles on the boots. We did a fair amount of hiking this morning, but we did a lot more riding edges and just kind of cruising. So now it's time to put the work in, and hopefully it'll pay off. Made a little mess. Not my truck. And it is green apple flavored. It just doesn't look green, but it tastes amazing. Well, we decided to go for a little short hike in the same general vicinity that we picked up quite a few weeks ago. Looking at our tracks, there's a decent pocket of timber and that we never touched, so we just thought we'd dive in here and just see if we could scoop a couple more. Guess we'll find out. Well, we bombed in here on a hunch and it just paid off. Nice little 6-point. I thought Jeremy was above me, so I actually cut around, and I kind of wanted to hit some more of this, and I thought he was above me. I found out he cut south around the other side, so I decided to go this way, and bam, nice little 6. We'll take it. A lot better than the ones we found earlier, that's for sure. So I think we'll cover this area pretty good. We've kind of been around some of it, but we haven't hit it all, so pretty cool base on it. Nice little 6. Got some character. Trying to pop a like devil's tine right there in the middle. But yeah, not a bad bull. Cool little bull. There was a ton of bulls hanging out in here, and we have definitely not picked up all their sheds. So we're just gonna keep gridding it, because unless you grid it, you just never really know. But that hopefully is a luck turner. Maybe we can pile them now. We didn't even bring our backpacks for this walk, which is sometimes the trick. If you gotta carry them all, a lot of times it ends up working out. I just got a call on the radio. Jeremy found a side-by-side set, and I saw him across this valley. So I'm crossing right now. Tracks everywhere. Go meet up with them and see what it's made of anyhow. We're gonna have to grid this area really good, because it seems to be the mecca. We'll go see what he's got.
Oh yeah, there's good tine length, so I don't know. I have this feeling that it's not big, but I want to think it's big.
I feel like it's got...
Now that I see this, I feel like it's just like that.
I feel like it's big with no back end.
Yeah, it looks busted. I don't see any big long 4s.
Let's go check it out.
I've been waiting for you.
Sorry, I had to cross like 3 canyons.
Literally probably on that spot.
I know, we came in right there. Goes to show.
Don't chase the bulls away. What is going on?
It's not very big.
Oh no, it's little. Dang it. I gotta stop doing that.
That's all right. We both do it all the time.
It looks like
It's easy to do. It's still cool.
Heck yeah.
Side by side set's always cool.
Still going home. After I started looking at it, I didn't see a big royal. I was like, yeah. Maybe it's not as big as I thought.
Just a youngin'. Never fails. Also looking through like good optics always makes everything.
But he does have pretty good fronts for a little bull.
You know, they're 10 and 12 buys. They make them look 10 times bigger.
Nuts.
That's a cool horn right there. Just the 4.
That'll work. Now I gotta carry this stuff back to the call trap.
I got an idea. Stand by. When you are an idiot and you leave your backpack behind.
Whose idea was it?
Mine.
Okay, so who's the real idiot?
Me.
I'm also the idiot because I followed your lead.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have found anything otherwise, so
That's a good point.
works out.
These sheds would have magically not been here had I had a pack on.
Right.
So,
Now we're gonna see if we can get that one on the back of mine.
that's a cool bull.
Yeah. Our harnesses are doubling. I wonder how many we could fit on here. I mean, I got some room to loosen this, so
I'd be glad to find out.
let's go find out.
Well, we're retracing our steps from the first time we were here. Travis headed a different direction to try and pair up that busted bull he found. And he went the wrong way because I think Daddy found it for him. It's the correct side. And it's similar. I just have to look at pictures and confirm, but we probably walked within 30-40 yards of it and never saw it last time. So he's heading over here. I'm gonna leave it there so he can see how stupid we are by missing it. Then we're gonna move on and find some more. I'd sure like to take that one home, but the rule is if you match one, the person who finds the first one gets it.
Jeremy just came on the radio and he just paired up the big broken one that I found like 3 weeks ago. And he said, I have no idea how we missed this. So I'm gonna loop back over there, see where it's at. It's crazy. Can't find them all. Sometimes you find one and you're like convinced it wasn't there, but half the time it probably was. The guy just misses it. Easy to do. But I'm gonna head over there and go see it. Sweet. Well, I'm just hiking back over to where Jeremy found that match to go see it. And I stumbled across possibly hard whiter, borderline chalk, but sweet. Shed's a shed. It's crazy. It just goes to show how important it is to grid some of these sweet spots. You know you got a good friend when he finds the match to one we found a few weeks ago and leaves it there and lets me pick it up even.
It was against my will. I just sit here and look at it for 20 minutes.
Until I look up at the other side.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah.
Oh yeah. That's 100% him. We wondered what his back end looked like because the other one's busted like right here.
We still won't completely know because...
And that one's busted off real good too. But look at that mass right there. That bull's gonna be a real good one next year. This thing's been sitting here for a while. Dirt on it.
Do you remember how you said...
We walked by, but when you look up there, if we were just far enough that way, you can't see down in
Yeah.
here.
I got lucky I saw it. I just happened to wrap this way.
Sweet.
You only got one more to go to get 4. You said if I don't bring a pack, I'll find 4 of them.
Now all we need to do is find the broken piece.
Yeah. Who knows where that's at? Here's the good news. You're carrying that out, not me.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Found another one that we walked by last time we were here. Old Chalky.
It might take me a little longer to get there because I decided to stay in the bottom of the straw.
Travis never sticks to the plan. I'll be gone for 5 minutes. 20 minutes later. Anyway, I'm going to pick up my super heavy chalk. Keep on keeping on. Find some more. No pack. Lots of sheds. I saw standing here yelling at Travis about not sticking to the plan after I showed you my chalker, and then I'm also carrying Travis's other one because he's a woman. But this is the little bowl that Travis tried to steal one from me last time. It ended up being dinky, but I see some tines up there, so it's definitely brown because I was just there. So I'm gonna go check it out. This slow morning is turning into a heck of an afternoon. I love finding elk shed. This shed in this bowl is almost exactly where I found that old chalky one. History repeats itself, I guess. Decent little brown. Not big, but I'll take it home.
Jeremy found another brown, sounds like. And I'm heading back up because I kind of got off on a rabbit trail, which I like to do a lot apparently. So I'm just heading back up to meet up with them, and then we'll keep on moving. We're in the elk mecca. Hopefully we can scoop a couple more. If not, who cares? It's been good. We'll take it. Who needs a backpack? You got it wedged just right. You don't have to hold it. It's perfect. Never fails. That's our tip, shed hunting tip. Leave your backpack at the truck and you'll find more. Because when you're unprepared, that's when it usually happens. Probably zero truth to that, obviously, but it seems to hold true more than it doesn't. So try it out sometime. Just bring water. Don't be idiots like us and forget the water. But we're heading back to the truck, just checking a couple other little spots on the way out.
I found your boot track, so that's neat.
And Jeremy's stepping in my tracks. So he's probably not, if he finds one, that'll suck. But I'd be all right with that.
This canyon down here is like the elk drawing a line in the sand and saying, we will not go past this line.
Well, see if I can pick this thing up without falling. Oh, found a little forky mule deer. Just about back to the truck. Just thought I'd cut across this little flat. Maybe there'll be something else on it too. Well, that's a wrap. Jeremy found the find of the day.
The ultimate shed hunting trophy. A fresh
Brown spike.
real fresh.
Love it. And that's the match to a busted one I found like 3-4 weeks ago. So that's cool. Jeremy found that for me. It's pretty sweet. But all in all, dang good day.
Almost all of these were in a spot we've already been to.
I know, it's crazy. You just can't cover it. You just really got to grit it, and it's so easy to miss them. We walked, what, 40 yards from that big one. Just couldn't see down the ravine because we missed it on the other side. Never walked there. Fun day, though. Took the Rambos out early. Had a kind of a rough morning. Just a few small sheds, and then we got redemption.
Took a slow day into a good one real quick.
Absolutely.